One.
I'll be mourning the loss of the teeth. Oh, just tell him you're sorry and let it go. He's very sorry. We both are. I am. I'm sorry. You should be allowed to enjoy
So frame me now.
Sorry, Bruce, that outburst. It's antisocial. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler. How do you know the Riddler? Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer. Worst of all, he's rude.
He's rude.
I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, but I should be surprised. Not usually around. Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick and well. Don't know the half of it. I had my way. That smarmy know-it-all would never leave his home. His home? You know where he is. No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
No, keep going.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me. Well, trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard your maniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End. Where in the East End? Honestly, that's all I know. If you're so eager to find it, why don't you let me help you?
Is Joker really pale?
I'll find out where he is
face paint.
and get back to you.
Body paint.
See if I can't find that insurance. Just like the old days. I would appreciate that, John. That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just read mine later, like I have. Look, I think I can stay but compare. Excuse me.
It's not that hard. I'm not fat.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I wish there's trust between us.
Trust me.
I know we'll see each other again soon. Be in touch.
I don't want him to get
Bruce.
mad. You're gonna do something crazy.
Until next time. Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
How's Alfred now?
I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Can't hear us. Not the bad
What do you say about John? He gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Jim unlocked a friend in need. Moment of silence. Awkward silence. GCPD.
Enjoying the view. They're hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get ugly. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company. Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He can do it again. Well, he certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on me. Hiding somewhere in East End. Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the fronts. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless. That narrows down the search at least. A construction site at the center of 46th. Okay. Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
Okay, you guys can't choose that.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously. The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place. Agreed. Nice work, man. If this leak pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
I didn't say anything in her head.
How so? The way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing. And I mean nothing to get her man. That doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham. We all need to draw a line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum they're trying to catch. I'm glad to hear you say that. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. Sometimes you can't see it at all. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about
If
what
Gordon thinks that, we should do it. Then let's do it.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far. Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you about her. She keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm going to crack. Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that. I'll have my people call her people over. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Oh, somebody just bit me. Don't know what, but it didn't hurt that bad though, so it's fine, I guess. East End, 6:35 p.m. Is this like next day or something? Oh.
No one's home. I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it? Let's see what we can learn.
Okay, first time we're moving around as Batman. I like how we just walk casually, yeah, I don't know, it's something about it.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook. Vain, isn't it?
One. Let's put this in now. Okay. So yeah.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
And I'm gonna say nothing after that. Nothing about it. How do you know that just from saying the monkeys though? We're locked in.
Damn it! It's stuck.
You climbed that ladder briefly.
No way to open it from the inside. Then how do we get out?
Guess you jumped.
We go in. After you. Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God. Special Agent Mario Fernandez. Holy crap. He's one of Waller's. He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
He's missing
We saw this
like all of
before.
his fingers
The victim in the
on
casino.
his right hand.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma. Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head. The man bit his tongue clean through. Must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears. His eardrums must have burst. One shoe is missing. The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Is that it? Oh, I see his phone here.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal. Damn it. Me either.
How does that just automatically open?
That's a hell of an invitation. Riddler's playing games. Bet he tried to play along. We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
It's like things biting me out here. Can I click you, please? Thank you. Okay, I can't click you. Okay, there.
Scratches on the mug. The polarizing filter has been tampered with. Like in sunglasses. Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection. I don't see anything. Impossible to see with the naked eye. I'm going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. I need to charge my computer. It's not linked that yet. So we probably don't have anything to link it to. Can I examine?
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature. The senses. They're missing their senses. Like the monkey statues. You're right. There must be a connection.
I'm like walking around while I'm playing.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight. These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Just caught my mouse, fell right off my computer while I'm walking. Sorry, I can't move anything there. Oh, wait, maybe I can.
Bleeds inside. And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Yep. That's very true. Yeah. I'm such a bad YouTuber. I'm like, well. Alright. No, don't make anything. Just give me one.
Prototype the track used on Morty. Young, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving these riddles. This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
You seen that a long time ago, so you'll
Metal
know.
mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage. Faraday what? An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out. Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Okay, now it's like missing fingers. It's missing fingers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes. He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
What else is here? Oh, wait, carpet. Oh, shoe.
One shoe melted. Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Just making fun of dead people. That's fine. You know, it's fine. Everyone does that. Oh, that's
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions. Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
You guys better have said bless you to me.
The glass is polarized. So it is.
Just kidding, by the way.
Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day. What does it mean?
Turn it left. Oh yeah, they said this is hot. And that kind of looks like a oven thing.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath. This thing is built like an oven.
Yeah, oven.
You could be cooked alive in there.
Let's link this to the shoe. What does it? Melted shoe.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer. Good call. It's worth checking out. I recognize some of the names on this list.
I'm on the best.
They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her. First, we have to get out of here. Morty. He sold technology to Riddler.
One.
Talk about strange bedfellows.
Alright.
You know, Walla's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Alright, I'll take the deal, just so long as you stay away from my family. You can pick up the product at the usual place. I'll remind you that I've complied with all your requests, but point after this transaction, we're done.
What does it say? Riddler's not working alone. Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about. He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me. Hey, maybe we'll get lucky, they'll kill each other.
I think his colleagues are people that, I'm not gonna read that, you could probably take a pause video, and the people that, he was escaping from jail. In that video that we saw with Alfred. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It is. On your walk there. This is the last two, so.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens. You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Let's go in. Hopefully we're not gonna die. Okay. Maybe going in isn't a thing that we were able to do.
More monkey statues. I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. That's a hell of a jolt. I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive. Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech. Take a look at this. Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers. Maybe there's a clue on the recording. Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance of getting out of this alive. We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find me. I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him. You got a VR in that cowl or something? Something like that.
Is that
all
how
the pieces of Riddler's
keep
puzzle.
bleeding?
Now I need to know what order they have.
Because I'm pretty sure if you bite your tongue, you don't bleed. There you do. Okay, this was obviously first. What? Body share. Agent Fernandez woke up reactive and beat by the stuff. Okay, this is closer, so over here.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors. He willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Then here.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
It was that thing right there. It was the message inside.
From where he lost his shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end.
Why would you stick your hand in there if there's nothing in
It
there?
was still unclear how and when his eardrums could burst. The agent made a number of mistakes.
There's only 5 fingers, there's nothing in there but fingers.
The heat inside the box forced him to run out before
he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
the bat suit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you, too.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
The locks on that word. Question mark.
He's rising, Batman.
What?
Hurry the hell up already. Stop! Wrong way! That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a...
I'm gonna die.
I'm not kidding, Batman.
Almost made out the message.
I'm not letting you cook in there.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
The hearing.
Whichever one it is, the correct save will have a face with those senses removed.
It's hearing, isn't it?
I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
That's how his ears were hurting.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
It's hearing. What was I supposed to do? I was doing what I did last time. What was I supposed to do? For some reason now it's different.
Congratulations!
3, 2, 1.
That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Why does it make it long range so you can kill everybody?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
You'd think Batman would have a thing that would, like, protect his ears. Protect anything. Keep moving! What are you doing? E. Don't be too sure.
Just in case.
That's what I said.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
A missile.
It's a homing missile.
What is it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now.
It homes in on the thing that... It homes in on the building. Like, I'm not building, but
A radio signal.
the thing that the Riddler gave
Signal.
to
That's,
Bruce, to Batman.
that's how he died.
Yeah.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see. Just know that there's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Yeah, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard
you're
ass,
technically
sure,
saying
but
that
she
you-
had
you-
nothing to
you
do with
wish you
why
weren't
he's
like
so
that.
messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Save your sob story for jail. I'm not interested.
You think I want sympathy? This is my city. I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you uploaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of anything. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I thought they would all have question marks like in the teaser trailer.
I'll wait for a while and pass on what we found.
How does Riddler
She
know
won't
that?
be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about
Lucius
every agency operative in
friend.
Gotham.
He doesn't know.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this
Well, I
Riddler
guess
guy.
because they should want to grow up with
Just
it.
keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a second. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it? Fine.
I did click.
I mean,
It's your choice.
I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. But I just don't know what to make of this. The whole thing feels off. Batman, I'm sorry for your loss.
Cobblers. It's kind of like Cobblepot. Made of madness. Shooting it off. Part 5. Almost part 6. Or is part 5 last part? I think it is, actually. An episode 1.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon.
Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
Look at those bat suits.
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We're thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections.
Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's too...
What one?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought up the topic of family.
I clicked, I still have
Losing
you.
Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it showed me how fragile those bonds really are. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to
Mario
them.
Fernandez, deceased.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though.
Rain,
I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Telltale games are always so fanny with your screen test by. Every other game's fine.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. He can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
That'd be very dangerous.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out. What are you talking? What did you figure out? I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. And I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? That man?
The agency never left. I never saw him.
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal, and then match up the points found in both sound files.
Dwayne?
Batman.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
It's a match.
Bruce. Riddler.
Bruce?
The waveforms match. There. I piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down.
negating the launch. Makes sense for me to have a signal on me as well. What for? Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with a signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work.
I wonder if Tiffany went to see Alfred. She's a dead
Theory
guy.
I really want to test. So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Mabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet. Unknown contact. What is it? That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh? John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location. You believe him? Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Roomy Maury up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him. The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Maury is.
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk.
He's on the no-fly list.
He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino. I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant, Eli Mabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight. Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. Is currently in Waller's custody, the GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Mabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
I want to see Mabel instead of Maury, even though Maury would make more sense. But Gordon won't like it if I go with Eli. I think Maury's a writer, yeah.
I'll meet with Maury. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Don't need to take my bat suit off, even though somehow I'm gonna be off. Awkward silence. Again.
Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.